la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbos.
And Shabbat Shalom to all of you who are joining us online. It is so wonderful to see all of you this Shabbat, which is, it's a wonderful, sweet opportunity to be together, but it's a bittersweet opportunity for me and for Gladys because, as you know, this is our last Shabbat here at BJBE, and we have so enjoyed being with all of you this year. Of course, you could come back tomorrow morning, too, if you want to hear me say all this again. And we're going to study a special passage tomorrow as well. So we've got a wonderful Shabbat. This month is also Pride Month, and we're going to be, of course, inserting some readings for that. It is so wonderful. Let's add some Shabbat light to our service, to the sanctuary. We're going to call Julie Brodsky to come forward, page 120 in the prayer book.
From my daughter.
Here you go. You just pull that back. Perfect. Do you want to read one of these?
As the Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you.
And now let's turn the page one page forward and let's join together with the cantor.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lemasei v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikrei kodesh zeichel litziat mitzrayim כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. אמן. חיים. לכו נרננה, יאי לי 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 לי, לאדוני, יאי לי 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 לי, נריה, יאי לי 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 לי, לצוי שנו, יאי לי 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 לי. Let us sing out to God, the maker of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation from mountain to sea hear our song. Lechu neranena, yai lai 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 lai, l'Adonai, yai lai 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 lai. For all of the wonder and all of God's light, we rejoice. So now let us listen with all of our hearts to hear God's voice. Lechu neranena, yai lai 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 lai, Adonai, yai lai lai lai.
Kabbalah Shabbat service begins with Lechu Neranena, and it goes on with a number of other psalms, six other psalms, and then we get to the psalm for the Sabbath. And before we sing the psalm for the Sabbath, we sing L'chadodi, go out, my beloved, to meet the Sabbath bride, on page 138 and 139. And you'll see that what you have in this song is sort of an interesting, beautiful song written by Shlomo Alkabetz. You see that there are 9 sections to it, 9 verses, and the chorus, which is the 10th part of it. And the mystics kind of as being 10 sphirot, 10 different sections or hypostases, and they tried to map out those different parts of God by reading Torah and trying to figure out how they fit together. And on the Sabbath, all of them came together in harmony, which is why the Sabbath is a day of harmony and rest and beauty. And then we were able to join together and with the Sabbath bride, bringing that 10th sphira, which is the chorus that we sing over and over again, and that is the feminine presence of God. The one other thing I want to note is if you look, you'll see that Shlomo Alkabetz wrote his name into the prayer. The first of each of these verses begins with one letter of his name. If you look at Shlomo Halevi. And let's join together. Page 138, We're going to be singing 1, 2, 5, and 9, and at the end we will rise to greet the Sabbath presence.
Yalalai lechadoti, yalalai likrat kala, yalalai pnei Shabbat nikabe, yalalai lechadoti, yalalai likrat kala, yalalai pnei Shabbat nikabela Shamor v'zachor b'diburecha ishmianu el hameyuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad V'shem hu l'tiferet v'litilah Yalalai l'chadoti Yalalai likrat kala Yalalai pnei Shabbat nikabela Likrat Shabbat לכו ונלכה כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה Yalalai lechadoti Yalalai likrat kala Yalalai pnei Shabbat nikabela Verse 5 Itoreri Kiva Kumi ori Shir daberi Kivod Adonai Alayik nikla Yalalai lechadoti Yalalai likrat kala Yalalai pnei Shabbat nikabela Boi v'shalom Ateret bala Gam besimcha ובצהולה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה Yalalai lechadoti Yalalai likrat kala Yalalai pnei Shabbat nekabe Yalalai lechadoti Yalalai likrat kala Yalalai pnei Shabbat nikabela.
We stay standing and we turn to page 146 for the call to worship.
Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, Yai la 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 la. Yai la yai la yai la la yai la 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 yai la la la. Yai la 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 yai la 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 yai la la la. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai.
We are seated. Page 149. Let's join together. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. On page 150, we have a prayer, Ahavat Olam, the eternal love by which God blesses us with the teaching of Torah. We have going to insert a prayer for Pride Month, written by rabbis and coming from a book called Mishkan Ga'ava, a book of prayers that celebrate LGBTQ plus involvement and commitment, and also celebrates the fact that our community is so inclusive. So we have a blessing for Pride. Mikor HaChayim, source of life, you have blessed each of us with your spirit. In your wisdom, you have made each of us a unique treasure, Ma'ayan Chayenu, wellspring of our lives. Cause us to flow with courage, strength, and compassion to live our stories openly, proudly, and joyfully.
Shechina shel ahava, presence of love, you embrace us with your love. May we embrace ourselves, our partners, our lovers, our friends, our children, and our dear ones with the power of your ahava rabbah, your unending, boundless love.
Ruach HaShalom, spirit of peace and wholeness, open our eyes to the gifts and blessings we offer and receive from each other. Open our hearts to welcome each other fully and truly. Open our hands to embrace, to support, to lift each other, Nigila Barina, with joy and with song and with deep friendship.
Today, as we celebrate renewal, pride, and community, let us walk together with strength, compassion, and love. Nevarech et Mayan Chayenu asher tchadesh u'tesameach otanu. We bless you, wellspring of our lives. May you fill us with joy and sanctity.
Page 152. The watchword of our faith.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto, Leolam va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha Hayom al levavecha, v'shinantam levanecha, v'dibareta bam, b'shivtecha b'veitecha, u'v'lechtecha v'derech, u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Page 157. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way. Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea. Page 158.
Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osifele, nora tehilot osifele. Malchutecha ra'u vanecha bukei hayam, לפני משה ומרים, זה לי אנו ואמרו זה לי, אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם. Ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
Grant, O God, that we lie down in peace and raise us up, our guardian, to life renewed. Hashkivenu, page 160.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom Ve'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chayim Ufros aleinu Sukat shelomecha V'takneinu B'etzah tova milfanecha V'hoshienu leman shemecha השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. Amen. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guide us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. 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 Amen.
We now turn to the Tefillah, page 164. We rise and we join together on the even pages.
Yallai lai lai, 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 yallai lai lai. Adonai sefatai tiftach, ufi agid hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Yallai lai lai, 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 yallai lai lai. Yallai lai lai, yallai lai lai. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Imoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכה חסדי אבות ואימהות, מביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך חוזר ומשיח ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
We are seated, page 173, the Kiddusha, the holiness of this day of Shabbat. Let's read together. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai Mikadesh HaShabbat. We now take a moment for our own prayers, Tefillat Halev, the prayers of the heart. In our prayer book, there are a few offerings on page 180 and 181, and then we will join back with the prayer for peace together. That prayer is on page 178.
Make of us a house for all people, gather us in hope for all people, surround us in peace for all people, in homes and in love. Make of us a house for all people, gather us in hope for all people, surround us in peace for all people, in wholeness and in love. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech Adon B'chol HaShalom. Ki ata hu melech Adon B'chol HaShalom. B'chol HaShalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael עמך תשים לעולם. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך, בשלומך. Make of us a house for all people, gather us in hope for all people, surround us in peace for all people, in wholeness and in love. Make of us a house for all people, gather us in hope for all people, surround us in peace for all people, in wholeness and in love. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim
We turn now to page 371 as we offer a Misha Beirach prayer, a prayer for healing. And we would like to ask if anyone is praying for someone, if you'd like to rise and mention their name. In our community, I want to make sure I just got your names. Okay. In our community, we also are remembering Henry Mangerton, Emma Fryman, Esther Hemleben, Guy Schlachter, Stuart Friedman, Marina Grand, Malka Simcha, Rachel Bat Yitzchak Vapearl, Richard Burke, Howard Rubenfeld, who's here with us, so we're glad to see you. His prayers are hopefully working. Ann Sanders, Eli Klasner, Catherine Marek Hairston, Arlene Weinberg, Vasant Schraff. And I'm sorry I didn't ask you, anyone you're praying for? Let's join together in the Misha Beirach.
Misha Beirach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheperach imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu, bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
And now we're going to offer a prayer for joyous occasions that have happened in the past week or in this week coming up. People who maybe have had, I don't know, a birthday. Any birthdays?
Ollie's 6 months old tomorrow.
Okay, wonderful. And you gotta, if you have to find out about Anna's niece, she's an amazing aunt. She's got amazing pictures of her niece, so you can go and take a look. Any anniversaries? Okay. Oh, wonderful. Okay.
39 years anniversary.
Wonderful. Mazel tov. Fantastic. 56. Wow. 28 each. Yeah. See a lot of June weddings, right? June weddings. We don't get as many in February. Others on the other anniversaries? Any sports teams? Anyone's gonna tell me that they're the Knicks won? Absolutely, with help from Chicago, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. That sounds good. Okay. No one's here for the bar bat mitzvah, so we're going. Anything else? We're gonna sing Shehecheyanu for all these joyous occasions.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehecheyanu v'kimanu v'higianu hazman hazeh.
Okay, Shabbat Shalom. So, and Shabbat Shalom to all of you at home as well. If this is your Shabbat tradition to come to Friday night services and not to come on Saturday morning, this is going to be your last time to hear me teach from the bima here, from the pulpit. And that is something that I've thought a lot about this last week or two. I'm keenly aware of endings and new beginnings. For Gladys and me, this is our last Shabbat with you, and this wonderful year is coming to an end. For you, next Shabbat is a new beginning as you welcome Rabbis Wright and Rabbi Canali. And so this is a sweet moment, and it's also kind of a sad moment as well. It's bitter for us because we're so sad to leave, but it is sweet because there will be lots of wonderful moments for you in the years to come, and we are looking forward to hearing about all of them. They say that life is a journey, and that is really true. I mean, we are travelers through life, and so journey is a good way to describe what our experience is like. And by the way, the automobile industry obviously understood this when they started calling cars with names like Explorer and Pathfinder and Voyagers. They picked up on the notion that we love to look at our lives as if we are on a journey. Cantor could probably tell you, especially with Nikki, about the Outback, right? That another name of a car that gives you the feeling of journeying. But journey is also a core Jewish idea. The central theme of Torah is the journey. Abraham's journey from his home that he's told to go and leave and go to the land that God promised him. Moses is told to go and tell the people that it is time for them to go back to their homeland, the promised land, and to go to Pharaoh and confront him to let the people go. And that's why baseball is the most Jewish of sports, because the goal is to get around the bases, a journey around the bases, and eventually and hopefully to get back home. Gladys and I are going home to Cincinnati, but the truth is, we have felt this year so at home here at BJBE. In my Shabbat message this week, I spoke, if you read it this morning, about past and present and future. And I did not just think about that just today. One of my favorite books in the Bible is the book of Ecclesiastes, Kohelet. And in that book, Solomon, who is supposedly the author of the book of Ecclesiastes, gives us a Jewish definition of time. And he uses the idea of past, present, and future. He opens by considering the past. Ecclesiastes opens, Solomon tells us, looking at the past, futility. What value is there of looking back? Solomon says, one generation comes and another goes. The earth remains the same no matter what. Chapter 1 talks about the past and tells us the past is not the most important thing. Then we move to chapter 2. And in chapter 2, Solomon considers the future. After some reflection, he says, what does a person get for all the toil and the worry that he or she might accomplish under the sun? There's nothing new under the sun. Whatever will be done has already been done by someone else. So the future, it's also futile. And so finally we get to chapter 3. And chapter 3, King Solomon gives us the conclusion of what's important. This part of the book is the most famous part of the book because it was set to music by the Byrds. To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. To everything, to every moment, there is a purpose. A time for planting and a time for uprooting. A time for dancing and a time for weeping. The Jewish way to think about time is to think about what we can do in the present. Not to dwell on the past, not to worry about the future, but rather to think about this moment. And as I said in my message to everybody, this moment is called the present. It's a gift to us. That is a beautiful way of thinking about it, and it's found in the book of Ecclesiastes as well. Looking at life like this is empowering. It means that we have choices. We can decide which road we want to take in life. Remember Robert Louis Stevenson's poem? about which road to take. And even when our choices appear limited, we are the ones who have the power to give those moments, those pathways, meaning. In each of our lives, there has been a moment, many moments, when a decision had to be made. Where should I go to college? Or maybe not go to college at all. What career should I pursue? Or whether or not to change careers. To get married or to stay single. To have children or not. To retire or to keep working. To move to a new city or to stay put. Our lives are filled with thousands of choices, some of great consequence and some not so consequential. And the great thing is that we get to fill these decisions with meaning. BJBE has made a wonderful choice in this moment, a new senior rabbi who will lead us into the future beginning next Shabbat. Rabbi Wright is not King Solomon, but he will do his very best in every single moment in the future to help guide you on your journey to the promised land. Remember, he is not taking you to the perfect land. No temple is perfect. No land is perfect. Not Israel, not the United States, not BJBE. The Jewish journey in life and in the world is a journey towards a new promise, not perfection. Similarly, no rabbi is perfect, but our search committee has found for us a rabbi of great promise, one who will lead our congregation with wisdom, strength, courage, and compassion. At the same time, we have a responsibility to work with Rabbi Wright and Rabbi Canali, with Cantor Frost and Cantor McKenzie, towards the fulfillment of that promise, to make our lives, to make Deerfield, to make Chicago, to make our country, to make the Jewish people and the state of Israel into the best versions of what they can be. The poet Robert Frost described the essence of life as a decision between which road to take in life. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. If King Solomon was writing this poem, I think he would end it differently. It isn't the crossroads that are diverging that make the difference. It's what we do along the way, no matter which road we take. If we live each moment fully, we will hopefully hand off something of great meaning to those who come after us. We will turn the present into a gift for the future. And that is my hope for you and BJBE. Shabbat Shalom. And now we're going to turn to page 586 and rise for Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We are seated. We're going to turn now to page 598 as we prepare to say Kaddish. We're going to read the introduction for the Kaddish on page 595 at the bottom before we read the names of who we're remembering. Yesh kochavim she'oram magia arza rak ka'asher hem atzmam avdu ve'enam. Yesh anashim sheziv zichram me'ir ka'asher hem atzmam enam od b'tochenu. Orot ela hamavhikim b'cheshkat halayel. Hem she'marim la'adam et haderech. There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. We think of our own loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. If you are reciting Kaddish for someone this week that you are remembering personally, we invite you to rise and mention their name. Then we'll read the community list and ask everyone to rise and join with you in this prayer. We are remembering a number of people who died in the last week. Judge Shelvin Singer. The Singers joined this congregation in 1966. And Shelvin passed away this week. His family, the kids live up in Wisconsin, but the funeral is going to be here on Monday. The cantor is going to be officiating. We are in the midst of Shiva for Neil Howard Sattler, and the Shloshim period, the 30-day period for Donna Anton, Barry Enton, Leslie Rubin, Louis Hemleben, Lilo Goldstone. We are remembering the yahrzeits, the yearly anniversary of the passing of Michael Becker, Dr. Michael Benson, Rochelle Byrne, Elise Carr, Harry Dubofsky, Albert Dubrow, Ira W. Dubrow, Maurice Fleischman, Elaine Friedman, Alice Greenberg, Alfred Hirsch, Bernice Kane, Serena Katz, Mary Goldstein Klein, Blanche Koch, Elisa Levin, Ray T. Leibling, Sandra Lipp, Rose Marcato, Melvin Medansky, Barbara Nagy, Joy Ann Dennenberg Robinson, Risa Salomon, Neil Sattler, Alan T. Schenker, Mandel Schless, Robert Serrata, Beverly Segan, Marilyn Simon, David Steinloff, Howard Swidler, Gloria Fern Unell, Harold A. Weissman, Esther Wiguto, and Melvin Winograd. We take all of these people into our hearts with our loved ones that we may be remembering, and also we invite everyone to please rise to support those who are saying this prayer in mourning, and also remembering those people who have no one to say Kaddish for them. Page 598. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah bi'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yoymechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehi shemei rabbah mivarach le'alam alamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekucha barichu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran bi'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru. Amen. Zichronam livracha, may the memories of the righteous be a blessing. Amen. Please be seated. I'd like to call up our next temple president, Steve Harfield, whose sister read the announcements last week. To tell us what's happening. The microphone's over there.
Good evening. First, I'd like to thank Margot for our beautiful music tonight, Cantor McKenzie, and I'd like to thank Rabbi Heck not only for tonight's Shabbat service, but for the year that he's spent with us, for the year that you and Gladys have been part of our community and will always be part of the BJBE family. So we wish you nothing but the best on your road and your chapter and the next stage of your lives together. But with that opportunity, there's going to be plenty of opportunities to meet and greet our clergy. Please make sure you check outside and you check the board or the village center to see what those opportunities are. But remember that the next two Shabbats, so July 3rd and 4th and July 10th and 11th, our new rabbis will be joining us, and also with our cantor. So please make sure that you're able to join us and be a part of that. Tickets are now on sale for the Funny You Should Ask, a comedic conversation with Max Cohn, otherwise known as Murray Hill Boy, and Orly Casey of Bad Mom Comedy. The big night is Thursday, July 16th at 7 p.m. So discover how Max keeps his 460,000 followers on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube laughing. If you'd like to sponsor an ONEG, please sign up online or call our office. And again, for more upcoming events, please make sure you check the Village Center screen and also check your email for what's happening at BJBE. Shabbat Shalom.
By the way, the write-up about Max, that was written by his mother. I guess I'm not as funny as him, what can I say? Sarah Beth Levine, our executive director, did ask me to say to all of you, especially all of you who come every week, that you may not be thinking that, well, why should I have to RSVP for those services? But we need a count for the number of people so we know how much food to get. So please RSVP for the services, welcome services for Rabbi Wright and Rabbi Canali. And that's coming up very, very soon. So please look at your the emails we send to you, and please just click it off so you can get right onto that form and tell us how many people will be here. We really, really appreciate it. And what's our closing song?
I think we'll finish with a nigun, and then afterwards we can go right on into Motzi. But we will start with the same nigun that we started with. Will you do us the honors?
Let's join together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
V'te'avon.
And we invite you, if you'd like to come up and take some challah, come on up, and there should be some cookies and something sweet outside. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.